Hi guys, this is Niru. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my Christmas makeup. So recently I put up a poll on my Instagram story asking you guys to choose between this or that, and I have the results here. And on each stage I'm going to attach a screenshot of the poll here so that you guys know that I'm not cheating. So I'm going to do my entire face based on what you guys chose. So let's get on to the video.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized.
So for my eyebrows, there's two options, powder and pencil. You guys chose pencil, so we're going to use the pencil. First, I'm going to be using the Color Bar Styling Brow Pencil in Chestnut. So I'm going to first comb my eyebrows with the spoolie which came with the pencil. I already have thick eyebrows, so I'm not going to go overboard. I'm just going to lightly fill them in where it's necessary. After filling them in, I just want to go again with the spoolie, making sure that there's no harsh lines and it just looks more natural. Okay, so eyebrows are done. The next step is to conceal them. So for concealing, I asked you guys if I should conceal my brows or not, and you guys said yes. So we're going to conceal the brows. For concealing, I'm going to be using a shade which is 2 or 3 times lighter than my perfect match. So I'm going to be using the Me Now Pro Concealer. What is this? So for concealing, I'm going to be using the Me Now HD Concealer in the shade 4. So I'm going to take a flat brush and I'm going to use that to conceal my eyebrows. I'm just going a little, on top of my natural brow bone because I want a really lifted look. And I'm just going to blend that with my fingers. Okay, so the next step is eyeshadow base, and I asked you guys if I should use the base or not. So for my eyeshadow base, I'm going to use the Stars Concealer in medium. So I'm going to be using a much more thicker eyeshadow brush to pat this on my lid. So I'm going to set my lids with any loose powder. I'm using the one from Swiss Beauty. The lids are set. Now moving on to the eyeshadows. I did give you guys few options. So the first one is do you want a cut crease or do you want a single color, and you guys chose cut crease, so we're doing a cut crease. The next is the color base. So the color base, the two options were green and gold, and the other one was red and white, so you guys chose red and white. So we're doing red and white today. So the third option was glitter, and you guys chose glitter. I'm really happy. So we're doing a cut crease which is red and white, and we're doing glitter. So let's get on to that. So for my entire eye look, I'm going to be using one single eyeshadow palette, that is the Gorgeous Me by Beauty Glazed. So for my first shade, I'm going to go with this Tangerine Orange as a base for my cut crease. Be really careful while blending it. I'm using a clean brush to blend this in. After you're happy with the blend, I'm going to go for a more deep red, more of like a maroon from the same palette. So this is the shade. Now I'm going to take a lighter tangerine from the same palette, and I'm going to use that right here. Go to the deepest and darkest maroon from the same palette, and this is going to be the last shade. So moving on to the cut crease, I want to do a white cut crease. So I'm going to be using my face paint, which is from iMagic. After you're done with this, you want to take an eyeliner brush and you want to take the darkest maroon, the deepest, darkest shade. You want to outline the existing line. I don't know, just watch me do it. So what this does is it defines your cut crease. So I'm just going to pat the Tangerine Orange first. And I'm going to pack some of the maroon. deepest maroon in the end. And I'm just gonna blend all of that in. Don't worry about the edges. I'm gonna clean that with a wet wipe later on. I actually like it. So for my glitter, today I'm gonna be using the Fashion Factory cream glitter. Almost done, the glitter is on, and I'm loving this look. The next step is lashes. So according to the poll, we should wear lashes, but I already have my lash extensions done and I don't know if I should put lashes on top of them. I don't know if I'm allowed to, but I'm gonna do it for the video. So for applying my lashes, I always use tweezers like these to apply my lashes, and I'm gonna wait till the glue is tacky. I'm gonna place that right there, and I'm gonna kind of pull my eye. Now I'm quickly gonna take some eyeliner, and I'm just going to line the inner corner of my upper lash line. We're gonna start with priming my skin, and you guys want me to prime my skin, so we're gonna prime my skin. So for today's look, I'm gonna be using the Perfect Match primer from Colorbar. I'm gonna put that only on my high points of my face because this primer a little goes a long way. So the next step is foundation. I have to cake my foundation. So it's going to be full coverage, or we're going baseless. So it's no foundation at all. And you guys chose full coverage. So we're going full coverage. So for my foundation today, I'm going to be using the Superstay from Maybelline. This is in the shade Warm Sun. So I'm going to take a little bit of that on my brush. I'm using a flat brush for more coverage. Next step is to conceal. So the two options were cream or liquid, and you guys chose cream. So I never use cream concealers, so this is going to be a challenge for me. So for my cream concealer, I'm going to be using the MAC Pro Conceal palette in medium deep. I'm going to be using the lightest shade, that is the one in the top most corner. It's not as bright as I thought it would be, but still it's a very good highlighting shade, so I don't mind. Alright, concealer is done. I'm gonna set this with some setting powder. So for my setting powder, I gave you two options. One is a white based setting powder and one is an yellow based setting powder, and you guys chose white. So I'm gonna go with the same Swiss Beauty Prime and Set setting powder. I'm gonna nicely press that in because my concealer did not give me that much of the brightness under my eye. Nicely push this into my skin. Now while this is baking, I'm gonna do the lower lash line real quick. So for my lower lash line, I'm gonna be using the same maroon from the palette. I'm gonna be using this for the inner corner of my eye. I'm just gonna take off the setting powder for the next step. So for bronzer, we're gonna use brown lipstick and not a powder. So I'm gonna be using a random brown lipstick, which I have to find right now. So for my contour, I'm gonna be using the L18 brown lipstick. This is in the shade Cocoa Cream. Step is blush. So what do we have? So for blush, we have a pink blush and we have peach blush. So peach blush one. So for my peach blush today, I'm going to be using the Mary Jo K peach blush. Blush is done. The next step is highlight. So we have subtle and blinding. Blinding obviously one. So I am going to be using my Huda Beauty palette for my blinding highlight. Maldives is the most used shade in this palette. So the last step is lips, and we have 3 categories. So first is the type. The 2 options were liquid or bullet, and liquid one. And the color is nude and bold. So bold one, so it's gonna be a bold liquid lipstick. And the next is lip liner. So you guys said yes. So first we're gonna line our lips, and then we're gonna go for a bold matte liquid lip. So I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild Color Icon lip pencil in fuchsia. Yeah, Fab Fuchsia. So Fab Fuchsia is the shade. These are the Insight liquid lipsticks in the shade Royal and Dive. It's these 2 shades, and I'm gonna apply that on my lips. I'm gonna start with Royal, and I'm gonna go again with an ombre. So it's gonna be Royal and then Dive. I'm gonna go with Dive. I'm just going to conceal a little bit around my mouth. So before we move on to the setting spray, I actually forgot a step. We have to top it off with the gloss. So I asked you guys if you want to top it off with the gloss or not, and you guys said yes. So we're gonna top this off with the gloss. I think I'm gonna go with the clear gloss from Blue Heaven. Wow. Final step, you guys, is setting spray. I asked you guys if I have to use rose water or setting spray, and you guys chose setting spray. So I'm gonna use the Blue Heaven again, setting spray. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take Beauty Blender, and I'm just going to push all the product into my skin. This is it, you guys. This is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will put up more challenges like this real soon on my Instagram, so don't forget to follow me there. It's NIR with 9 U's. All the products will be mentioned as usual on my Instagram, so don't forget to check that out. I hope you guys had fun watching me do this challenge. If you did, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, join the fam, and I'll see you guys in my next video. And for my concealing challenge, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Which is one is blabbering to conceal my lids. Conceal an old wait, what is this challenge called? I like using this because the tip is sharp. Of the I don't know what I'm going to do about that, but we will blunt. And then I'm gonna oops. Makeup that is in a eyeshadow palette from Beauty Blade. Or something wanted to say. The color base is either blue, not blue. This blunt the brush beautify it. So peach blush one, peach blush one, flat illa ayyo olarrene